Good morning, all of you. Today I am giving a lecture on chemical vapor depositions and Department of Electronics and Communications. We are giving a MEMS and nanotechnology. This is lecture 3 and we are discussing about chemical vapor depositions. It is used in a fabrication process. So chemical vapor deposition involve the dissociation and chemical reactions of the gaseous reactants in an activated environment, followed by the formation of a stable solid product. The formation of soot due to incomplete oxidation of firewood. Since prehistoric time is probably the oldest examples of deposition using CVD. Patent literature by the D. Rodigan in 1893 on the depositions of W into carbon lamp filaments through the reductions of WC16 by the S2 lead to the industrial exploration of the CVD. So in this way this is the history about the CVD. Now what is the CVD? So chemical vapor deposition is a process whereby a solid material is deposited from a vapor by a chemical reactions occurring in the vicinity of a normal heated substrate surface. The solid material is obtained as a coating, a powder, or as a single crystal by varying the experimental conditions, substrate materials, substrate temperature, compositions of the reactions, gas mixers, total pressures, gas flow, etc. Materials with different properties can be grown. CVD is an example for a solid vapor reactions. So now we discuss about main component of a CVD equipments. So first component we are discussing about chemical vapor precursor supply system. The role of this component is to generate vapor precursors and then deliver to the reactor. The design of the CVD reactor depends on whether the starting material is solid, liquid or gas. The sublimation of a solid precursor depends on the surface area of the solid and contact time. The liquid source often use a bubbler to vaporize the reactant and a carrier gas, reactive gases such as a S2 or net gas such as a argon to transport the vaporized reactants into the reactor. CVD reactors, second components. So hot wall reactor, in this substrate wafers and the walls of the reactors are heated. This one is the CVD reactors. Homogeneous temperature is maintained inside the reaction chambers. Disadvantage of hot wall reactors: contaminations. Cold water reactors. This second one is a cold water reactor. This reactor is use a heating system that minimize and the heating up of the reactors. Walls while the wafer is being heated up, the temperature is not homogeneous inside the reactions. For disadvantage of cold wall reactor, it is difficult to get uniform layer of the film. Next, third part is the effluent gas handling. This component consists of neutralized part of the exhaust for the exhaust, gaseous and or a vacuum system to provide the required reduce pressure for the CVD process that performs at a low pressure at or high vacuum during depositions. The unreacted precursor and corrosive byproducts such as HCl are neutralized or trapped using liquid nitrogen trap. Inflammable gases such as hydrogen are burned off. Unreacted expensive precursor may be collected at the outlet and recycled. This one is the diagram we are showing the CVD equipment. This one is a gas vapor source where we are connected pressurized gas, and this is a gas meter where we are controlling the gas flow, mass flow controlling, MST mass flow, water controlling the mass of the gas. RF power supply, matching network, deposition chamber, vapor handling. This one is a gas inlet, this one is a gas outlet. So here the gas entering and this one is a gas outlet, and the gas, when the gas outside, that will go exhaust pump and the waste treatment go to the outside world. In the typical CVD process, the substrate is exposed to one or more volatile precursor which react and decompose on the substrate surface to produce desired deposition. During this process, volatile byproducts are also produced which are removed by gas flow through the reaction chamber. So this is showing the flow diagram. Step involved in the CVD process: transport of the reactant by the forced convection to the deposition results. Transport of reactant by diffusion from the main gas stream to the substrate surface. Adsorptions of the reactants in the substrate wafer surface. Chemical depositions and the other surface reaction take place. Desorptions of the byproducts from the surface. Transport of the byproducts by diffusion. Transport of byproducts by forced convection away from the deposition regions. So this is the steps involved we are using. Next one is the mechanism. Main gas flow main gas flow is come gas phase reactions trace transport to the surface. The molecules are some are diffused and some are absorbed, and the diffused particles will go absorption by these precursors, and again the particles or atoms will move, and nuclear and island growth will be create, and desorptions of the volatile surface reaction products. This is the mechanism of the CVD. So that CVD is further divided into four types. So what are the five types? LPCVD, low pressure CVD, metal organic CVD, photon laser induced CVD, plasma energy CVD, atmospheric pressure CVD. So these are the five types of CVD we are discussing in the next lecture, and this is all about the CVD reactions and the CVD process, CVD mechanism. We all discuss about it. The types of CVD we discuss about in the next lecture. Thank you so much.